Arab Saudi melawan Hamas dan Qatar. Wawancara eksklusif FaktaIsrael dengan pendiri MEMRI.
About Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates.
Yes.
They seems like they are okay with the war. What do you think?
Well, first of all, this did not begin with the war. Saudi Arabia is going a major change from a religious entity to a more open Western, moderate. The religious police was cancelled. The extremist religious people are in jail. It's an authoritarian state. That's how it works. Like Ataturk at the time, like Bourguiba in Tunisia, turned them into a modern state, moderate and not based on religion. And to the extent that the religion was there, it was a modernized, liberal, open-minded religion, which is the majority of Islam. If you take Indonesia, that's the example. Now, so this is what happens in Saudi Arabia. We did a video, funny video, called Saudi Arabia Then and Now. So you see Saudi Arabia then in a mall, women in black. I don't know how they see where they are going. It's all
the niqab. The niqab.
And then now you see an event like Oscar and Hollywood, and you see ladies that, let me put it this way, like they didn't have enough money to buy a dress to cover everything. So they had half the money, half covered. The rest is, okay, you got it. So this is Saudi Arabia of today. We women drive, they are not demanded to have permission of their son or their uncle to go out. It's a different country. It's developing more and more. And of course, they are against Qatar and against Hamas. The UAE is far beyond it. The UAE is coming up with a vision of inter-religious peace. In Israel, people tend to take it as, peace with Israel. No, it's not peace with Israel. It's inter-religious peace. Jews, yes, there is peace with Israel, but there is a higher concept, a higher vision. There is a synagogue, there is a church, there is all in one compound with the vision of inter-religious peace. This is UAE of today. It's a vision of inter-religious peace among communities of different religions. Among them also Israel.
Okay. But related to the war, there seems like no negative comments.
No, of course the UAE took 2,000 children that are sick. They took them to the UAE. They are helping in a humanitarian way. But politically, they know Hamas is their own enemy. Like it's a terrorist organization that targets them as much as they target Israel. So they help in the humanitarian side. It's not that they don't care, but they care for the humanitarian element. But it doesn't seem that they want to defend Hamas. No, they want to defend the population, not Hamas. There is a problem here that the victory has a toll in human tragedies, and therefore also internal. You cannot be happy. You saw all the things, but I didn't see many people coming to the parade and all that. People are not happy. There is nothing to be happy about. A victory will not be a victory because with so many casualties, with so much trouble, what is there to celebrate? What victory? After 1,200 people were killed in such horrific ways. So I don't see a day after, because America tragically granted Qatar a role also now.
Yeah.
So the war will continue, simply will continue. And I don't see any solution now because no one will engage in a solution even after Hamas is
Wipe out.
defeated, because some of them will remain. It's not that we are going to kill everybody.
Yeah.
And those who will remain will have weapons and they will control the population.
Yeah.
And therefore there should be another power there that will keep Gaza on a different path. And for now, we don't see that because America sides with Hamas, not directly, through Qatar.
Yeah.
But everybody understands the UAE will not come, Saudi Arabia will not come. What business do they have if America wants to have Qatar and Hamas? Let them deal with it, not our problem, until they will realize what does it mean. But for now, I wrote about it, many articles. I hope you saw them.
Yeah, I will.
I called the port that was planned the Port of Hope. In 2 days, I had to go back on it because I thought that it will be given to the UAE and Saudi Arabia to handle.
And then?
Instead, America gives it to Qatar.
Wow.
So this is my last. So I said, look, they think that they are doing something. You really should read this article.
Yeah, of course. I
that will help them in the elections, that they will have something good, a solution. But this weakness will emerge as the opposite.
Okay.
Namely, instead of having a peaceful arrangement, they will have stronger Hamas. Because giving the food handling to Qatar means to give it to Hamas. So they will control the population. There will be more violence. More Israeli soldiers died, more Arab, more Palestinian. Now, this will not be everything. About the weakness. Weakness breeds reaction and violence. They will say America is weaker than to defend its ally Israel. So this is the time for us to attack. So it will be worse on the northern border.
With
it will be
Hezbollah.
worse in the Red Sea. And even this is not everything. Russia and China will say,
unholy collaboration.
yes, and they will say America is too weak. Even a small thing like Gaza, they cannot afford to go to war, to go to defend their ally. So this is our time. They will go, Russia will go stronger on Ukraine, especially now after the attack in Moscow. And China will go for Taiwan, and before that, on the South China Sea. They want to make it on the Philippines. They want to make it a Chinese lake. And this, Monique, this is already touching upon Indonesia. China, what do? Something from Hollywood. They bring Chinese ships of against fire, and they, with water cannons, water guns, they flood Filipino ships.
What?
From Hollywood. You see, go to MEMRI, you will see it. Like cannon ships with water, huge water to sink a Filipino ship. Now, they have a problem. The Philippines have a defense pact with America. Now, the president there is a great guy, and he said, we cannot demand to activate the pact about water. You cannot say they tried to flood us with water. I said, but if they go further than that, we will absolutely demand the United States to act.
Yeah, to reaction at least, yeah?
Yes, there is a pact. Now, Indonesia is not far away.
Yeah.
I don't know what are the relations with China, but Indonesia should be very careful, because this is the moment where the Chinese are saying, time for us to go, to attack. And not even, why do they go for the South China Sea? Because to attack land like Taiwan, you have people, you kill people. But if you take over a sea, what do you take? The fish? Yeah, it's easy.
Yes.
It's easier politically. It's easier in every sense. But it's not like taking land.
Yeah.
Salam damai dari Fakta Israel.